So you've officially entered the fabulous 60s club. Congratulations! Not only have you survived dial-up internet, disco, and questionable fashion experiments, you've come out the other side wiser, bolder, and, let's be honest, way too fabulous to be hiding behind boxy blouses and whatever beige catastrophe your closet's been hoarding since 1997. Let's be clear, we're not here trying to chase youth. That ship sailed long ago, probably overloaded with cargo shorts, butterfly clips, and low-rise jeans that no one really asked for. And you know what? Good riddance. What we are doing is embracing a version of style that reflects who you are now. Confident, vibrant, elegant with a little wink of sass that says, "Yes, I know I look good, and I might just outshine your daughter's entire Instagram feed." Because here's the deal. Aging? Totally natural. In fact, it's a badge of honor. But looking outdated? That's a choice. And if your wardrobe still looks like it's waiting for the next episode of The Golden Girls, sweetie, we need to talk. It's time for a refresh, the kind that makes your reflection pause and say, "Wait, is that me?" And yes, even your mirror deserves a plot twist. Today, we're diving into 5 dresses that not only flatter your figure but highlight your timeless elegance. These dresses aren't just clothes. They're confidence with sleeves. They whisper or shout depending on your vibe. She's still got it and she's not afraid to show it. And hey, before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you agree that looking amazing after 60 should be as normal as morning coffee, and pretending not to see group texts from relatives. 1. The wrap dress, your secret weapon. All right, let's talk about the Beyoncé of dresses, the wrap dress. This isn't just a piece of fabric stitched together, no, darling. It's a miracle worker in disguise. It's like someone took self-confidence, comfort, and a touch of sass and said, "Let's wrap it up." Literally. Why is the wrap dress fashion royalty? Because it doesn't just fit, it flatters. It doesn't scream for attention. It whispers elegance, flirts with the breeze, and gives your waistline a gentle little pep talk. Hey there, remember me? It's the only dress that hugs you tighter than your favorite niece when she wants to borrow money. It cinches at the waist, whether that waist is obvious or playing a game of hide-and-seek. And the V neckline gives your décolletage just enough spotlight to say, "Still got it, sweetie." And the flow? Oh, honey, the way it moves when you walk? You'll feel like you're in a slow-mo perfume commercial. Wind in your hair, jazz in your step, and not a care in the world. Except maybe, should I have gotten 2 of these? Now let's talk prints. Please, I beg you, no dusty florals that scream retired doily. Instead, go for elegant soft prints, bold solids, rich hues like teal, emerald, aubergine, or the forever classic, navy. These colors don't just say mature, they say mature and mysterious and maybe owns a villa in Tuscany. Oh, and travel-friendly? You bet. You could fold it, roll it, sit on it through a 10-hour flight, and it still pops out looking fresh. Like it just had a spa day while you were chewing stale airplane peanuts. This is a dress you wear when you want to feel put together, powerful, and just the right amount of flirty. And the best part? You don't wear the wrap dress. It wears you, like a crown too. Fit flare midi dress. The dress that gets you. The fit flare midi dress is like that one friend who shows up to lunch with perfect hair, a genuine smile, and 0 signs of stress. And you sit there wondering, how does she do it? This dress is that friend. It understands the assignment. Smooth over the parts you're not exactly sending thank you cards to and highlight the ones that still deserve a little spotlight. It hugs gently where it matters, flares exactly where you want it to, and moves with just enough drama to make strangers wonder if you've got a stylist hidden somewhere. It's polished, but never stiff. Feminine, but not frilly. And let's be honest, if a dress can make you feel fabulous without needing a full-body strategy meeting beforehand, that's not just a win. That's a miracle in cotton blend. And speaking of fabric, go for something breathable and forgiving. You want fabric that floats, not clings. That says, "I'm here to enjoy the day," not "I'm here to negotiate with this zipper." Think soft florals, deep greens, blush tones, navy, maroon, colors that whisper confidence without needing to shout over everyone at the party. Then there's the length, midi, the sweet spot. Not too short, not too long, just enough to show a little leg, cover what needs covering, and leave people wondering what kind of anti-gravity serum you've been using on your calves. Now here's where things get magical. If the dress has pockets, it's not just an outfit, it's a whole personality upgrade. Pockets mean freedom. Pockets mean secrets. Pockets mean you can stroll through a farmer's market with your phone, your lipstick, and your dignity, all in the same hand-free moment. So yes, this dress doesn't just flatter your figure, it flatters your entire energy. You'll get compliments, you'll get looks, and best of all, you'll get questions like, how do you always look so effortlessly pulled together? And you'll smile, adjust your invisible crown, and say, oh, this? Just something I threw on? 3. The sheath dress. Effortless elegance that speaks for itself. The sheath dress isn't here to compete. It doesn't flash, shout, or demand attention. It simply arrives, quietly confident, impossibly polished, and always ready to own the room. It's the wardrobe equivalent of someone who brings their own calm energy and leaves people wondering what skincare routine you're using and what podcast you secretly host. It's slim without being tight, tailored without feeling like you're being gift-wrapped, and subtly structured in all the right places. The beauty of a sheath dress lies in its simplicity. It doesn't need ruffles, loud prints, or dramatic hems to make an impression. It just needs to fit well, gently following the lines of your body, creating that sleek silhouette that suggests you've got everything under control, even if dinner is takeout again. Go for fabrics that hold their shape but still let you move. Think ponte knit, stretch crepe, or a soft cotton blend with a hint of structure. Avoid anything too stiff or shiny. This isn't a prom dress. It's your grown-up armor for everything from a museum date to an impromptu Zoom call where you need to look like you didn't just open your laptop 5 seconds ago. And the styling? Keep it intentional. A bold cuff bracelet, a silk scarf tied at the neck or your handbag, a statement necklace. Not too flashy, just enough to make someone wonder if you spent time in Paris at some point. Pair with low heels or sleek flats that don't punish your feet, and you've got a look that turns, "Where did you get that dress?" into a regular occurrence. Let's be honest. A good sheath dress isn't just an outfit. It's the fast track to put together, even when the day started with a missing shoe and a coffee spill. Own a couple, and you'll never have to scramble again. 4. The A-line dress, the most reliable +1. If your closet had a best friend, one who always shows up, always flatters, and never lets you down, it would be the A-line dress. It's classic, it's elegant, and it manages to work its magic across every body shape like it was custom-made just for you. Why? Because it gets the proportions right. It lightly defines the waist, gives just enough room at the hips, and lands at a length that makes your legs look great without revealing your entire kneecap resume. It's smart design wrapped in grace, the fashion equivalent of a warm, confident smile. And the beauty of it is this. You don't have to dress it up to make it work. The dress is doing the work. Whether it's a soft jersey A-line for everyday comfort, or a more structured fabric for special events, it creates a shape that's relaxed but still refined, like you're dressing for yourself, not for someone else's expectations. If you're the type who always reaches for black just to be safe, this is your nudge to branch out. Deep jewel tones like sapphire, emerald, or burgundy can light up your features. Even muted prints, a soft polka dot, a brushed floral, a subtle stripe, can add personality without overwhelming. Just avoid anything that looks like it might have been repurposed from a loud tablecloth. You're not dressing for irony. You're dressing like a woman who knows who she is. And let's talk movement, because a good A-line doesn't just sit pretty. It moves with you. It catches the breeze as you walk. It lets you sit, stand, bend, and twirl, if you're the twirling type, without a single adjustment or tug. It's graceful without being precious, and when it comes with pockets, that's not fashion, that's design that respects your time. The A-line dress is your partner for everything. Brunches, gallery strolls, dinners where you're the most interesting woman at the table, and even those nothing-to-wear days. Because when you have something that reliable hanging in your closet, you'll never have to compromise between looking great and feeling good. And honestly, that's what modern elegance is all about. 5. The shirt dress, where boss energy meets Sunday morning vibes. Now, let's talk about a dress that's so versatile, it practically needs its own resume. Enter the shirt dress. A little business, a little brunch, and just the right dash of, I didn't try hard, I'm just naturally this put together. It's the kind of dress that looks like you have an organized closet and know what day it is, even when you absolutely do not. Picture it, crisp collar, clean lines, maybe a sleeve casually rolled like you're about to seal a deal or toss fresh basil into a simmering pot of something aromatic. This is effortless cool wrapped in buttons and good posture. It's chic, it's tailored, and somehow it makes you look like you read books with spines and make grocery lists on actual paper. But don't be fooled. The shirt dress isn't stiff. In fact, its entire mission is to make you feel relaxed but capable, like someone who can negotiate a refund and give great life advice. The structure gives you shape. The waist, belted or drawstringed, gives you style. And the fact that you didn't need to fight with zippers or hooks, that's pure adulting magic. Now let's get into the styling, because the possibilities here are honestly unfair. Roll up the sleeves and suddenly you're an off-duty editor strolling through a flower market in Rome. Cinch the waist with a belt, think sleek leather, not glittery trauma from 2004, and you've got a silhouette that says, yes, I do own good olive oil. Layer with a cropped denim jacket and you're weekend ready. Pair with sneakers and you're the cool aunt. Pair with wedges and you're the woman everyone at the cafe thinks is writing a novel. You might be. The real secret? Confidence and fabric. Pick soft cotton, poplin, or even a drapey linen blend for that easy, breezy, but still ironed effect. Avoid stiff, crunchy materials that make you feel like you're wearing a pop-up tent. And no, we're not doing cargo pockets. This is not a Jurassic Park casting call. A few well-placed, streamlined pockets are fine. A map to the Appalachian Trail on your hemline? Not fine. And color? Ooh, you've got options. Classic white, always chic. A powder blue, effortless elegance. A rusty terracotta? Hello, earthy goddess. Even a thin pinstripe or gentle check can whisper I summer in places with fresh baguettes. But most importantly, this is the kind of dress people notice after you've walked away. Not because of anything flashy, but because you looked like you've got it all together. And maybe you don't. Maybe you had toast for dinner and just remembered your password by guessing. Doesn't matter. You looked amazing doing it. Because the shirt dress isn't about age, trends, or chasing something you're not. It's about showing up in clothes that make you feel like yourself. Only a little more cinched, a little more polished, and a whole lot more at ease. So yes, the shirt dress is your casual chic superhero. One that doesn't need a cape, just a collar. Here's the bottom line, darling. You don't need to chase youth. That ship has sailed. And honestly, it looked stressful anyway. Always trying to squeeze into jeans 2 sizes too small, wearing heels that could double as medieval torture devices, and acting like kale smoothies are a personality. Pass. What you need now is style that keeps up with your sparkle. Clothes that get the assignment. And the assignment is celebrate the fabulous, experienced, radiant, gloriously you woman you've become. We're not talking about hiding behind oversized mystery garments that look like you lost a bet with a curtain. We're not doing the I'll just blend into this beige wall fashion anymore. We're talking elegance with ease, confidence without the corset, power dressing without looking like you're headed to a very tense board meeting in 1993. Because here's the secret. Looking amazing after 60? It's not about pretending you're 30. It's about dressing like someone who has already lived through dial-up internet, shoulder pads, low-rise jeans, and survived them all, and still walks into a room like she owns it. So go ahead. Say yes to the dress that makes you twirl in the mirror. Say no to anything that makes you mutter, well, it's comfortable, with the emotional tone of a funeral. Say cheers to style that actually celebrates you, not just covers you. Now tell me in the comments, which dress is practically screaming your name from the closet or from your cart? No judgment. Like this video if you're done asking, can I pull this off? And ready to say, watch me. Subscribe because fabulous doesn't retire, it reinvents. And we're just getting started. And finally, wrinkles? They're just life's way of autographing you. But boring style? That is 100% preventable. Let's keep it vibrant, keep it confident, and keep it stylish. Every single day.